Okay, here we go. Luke boards the Falcon. He finally, after Rey's bugging him for a few days, like, train me, come back, whatever the fuck. He's like, would you fuck off? Beautiful. Like, I start crying in that moment. I'm like, oh my God, he's home. Look at him. And he's touching the dice. Like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it now. It was beautiful. But they did it one better. He was looking around, and then he bumps into R2-D2. And I honestly feel like, and I'll probably fucking cry talking about it, this may be the emotional highlight of the movie. I'll try to get through this without getting weppy, but we, all of us, have gone on this adventure for 40 years? I'm doing this shit since I was 7 years old talking about Star Wars. For one reason only, because we went on this adventure because a boy on a farm met a robot that he wasn't supposed to meet, who was there by total fucking accident or chance, unless, the Force, but I don't think so. We're on this journey, all of us, because of that little droid. And I know it's very fashionable now to be like, hey, BB-8 rocks and fucking R2-D2 socks because he's old school and shit, but it all begins with him. Like, R2-D2 is kind of Luke's heart. Don't fucking embarrass me. It was a really big moment for me. And there he was, Yoda. And hats off to Ryan and the production folks for choosing the Yoda they chose. It was the Yoda who died since his death, and they brought that one back. The same Yoda that died in Return of the Jedi, and then the blanket falls down. That's the one that comes back to see Luke. And it's fucking beautiful, man. Like, he calls him young Skywalker. I'm such an easy mark. That's what he used to call him in Return of the Jedi, and he'll always be young Skywalker to him, even though we're sitting there going, young Skywalker? Motherfucker, this guy is old. And in the back of my mind when the movie started, I was like, I wonder if they'll show Yoda. And then when it happened, I'd completely forgotten. I wasn't expecting it, so it was a complete surprise. And I did, and lean forward and start fucking crying. 47. When you get to middle age and you're a stoner, everything makes you fucking cry.